それでは頼みましたよ。ショコラ、バニラ。
Welcome back. In the previous part, Kashou was a bit tired and was basically forced into his bed to make sure he got some rest. So hopefully now he'll be much more back to normal. Let's put it like that. Mainly so that everyone else stops acting a bit weird around him, because they have been. They have been. Anyway.
大丈夫です。任せてください。鈴持ちの猫が2匹もいるからもう満体。
Oh, she's got her bell back last time. Because, yeah, in the previous part, I was noticing their bells, like, sometimes were on, sometimes were off. Then one time Chocola had it, and then Vanilla didn't have it. It was weird. It was weird.
そうですね。頼りにしてます。では、兄様。また明日に。
Yeah, sorry I can't see you out. I'll see you later. Shiguri gave a little wave of her hand as the door closed, hiding her from view. I sank into the nearby sofa. Now that Shiguri was gone, I could drop the front I'd been putting up to keep her from worrying.
ご主人様、大丈夫ですか?
No, I need a day off for rest. I need to relax.
ご主人、大丈夫?
I'm fine. It was just tiring to be standing, that's all. Chocola and Vanilla both looked at me, worriedly. I forced a smile as I answered. Don't make those faces now. Once I sleep a little, I'll be better, don't worry. Shiguri said so too, didn't she? I petted both their heads.
でも、本当に病院行った方がいいんじゃないですか?
I think we've gone to the clinic quite a few times already, Chocola, alright? Mm-hmm.
鈴の試験で習った。動けないときは救急車を呼ぶって。
Yeah, but he can move. He's just choosing not to because he's tired. Is the difference? There's a difference. It's not bad enough for that, okay? Plus, we finally got customers that come here now. How would it look if an ambulance stopped in front of the bakery?
ご主人様。ご主人。
Their faces, already clouded with worry, darkened more. Their mouths were slightly agape as if to say more. But they swallowed their words and bowed their heads.
難しいこと、わからなくてごめんなさい。
That's not your fault. There's no need to apologize.
鈴を持ってても、人の気持ちまではわからない。
Don't be silly. It's not something you need to apologize for. I pulled the two close as their faces became tearful. I hated not being able to put my feelings into words. Holding them to my chest, I squeezed them tightly.
何もできないですけど、でもそばにいますから。
That's all he needs, really. That's all he needs. So you're doing exactly what is required.
ご主人様が前にショコラたちにしてくれたみたいに。
Exactly.
ご主人が辛そうなのを見てるだけは苦しい。私にできることなら何でもするから言って。
They tightly squeezed back. Their honest feelings were warm, like the heat from their bodies.
でも、猫は賢い子たちですから、人間の家族にもパートナーにもなれるくらいに。自分にも頼ってもらえないのは、きっと寂しいことだと思いますよ。
Ah, so we need to just give them instructions, really. To be like, all you need to do is this, and that's fine. Then it's like, oh, right, we can help by doing this, and that'll make them feel happy. Just give them something to do. Ah, I understand. Family, partners, they might be something like this. I closed my eyes, savoring the warmth of my beloved cat girls. If I wasn't careful, I might break down crying from the pure kindness that filled my heart. then stay by my side. If you two are with me, that's enough.
はい。そんなの言われるまでもないです。離れろって言われても離れない。
They hugged me even more tightly until my bones break. And I hugged them back with all my strength. Thank you. I'm no longer just one person. We have combined into the ultimate entity. I need to get well quickly, so I don't worry them any more than I already have. With that foremost in my mind, I lost track of time. And fell asleep. Do I sound alright?
39度。ご主人、さっきより熱が上がってる。
Yeah, 39 degrees Celsius, that is a bit much, isn't it?
せっかくご主人様が寝れたのに、すごい苦しそう。お薬は、次は朝まで飲んじゃダメって言ってたし。
Just get him some ice packs and place it on his head. That could just be enough to cool him down. It would help. The clock had just struck midnight. All we could do, as Master groaned in pain, that sounds weird how you put it like that, but alright, was wipe his face with a towel. Are we them now? That feels weird. That, like, where's the thing that goes back? The backlog. Yeah, like the clock had just struck midnight. All we could do, as Master groaned in pain, was wipe his face with a towel and hold his hands for comfort. So yeah, it's like we've got the inner monologue for these two now, which is odd that it's changed the perspective.
どうしよう。どうしたらいいのかな。
I do like that it's done that, it's just weird that it's changed the perspective.
私たちじゃ何もできない。
Chocola, Vanilla.
ここにいます。ショコラはここにいますから。
Is he gonna die? Is that how this game ends?
私もバニラもここにいるよ。ちゃんとそばにいるから。
I mean, I don't know how they do sequels to this with the Volume 1, Volume 2, Volume 3 and Volume 4 coming in future. Not that I've looked into it or anything, and I've got Volume 0 to do. Although I said Volume 1, didn't I? You know what I mean. Anyway, yeah, with all that, like, surely he survives, he can't die. No matter how much we wanted to help, there was nothing we could do. That's so weird. This just changed the perspective. Again, it's like, I like it, I just wish it would have warned me that it was going to do that. It was so frustrating. We wanted to cry. That big, strong hand we'd always relied upon gripped ours back weakly now. It was heartbreaking.
病院に行ってお医者さんを呼んでこよう。
I don't even know how to interpret that in my head. Like, who would the doctor be in this case if we're going to the clinic? Like, what would the doctor be in that case?
救急車はダメでもお医者さんに来てもらうなら大丈夫だよね。私も同じこと考えてた。この辺りで病院って言うと。お隣に病院がありますよ。ここにお薬がなかったらお隣に行くんですね。
Why did the save thing turn on then? I saw it go orange and it says save at the bottom randomly, but my mouse is over here. I always put it down in the bottom left. That was weird.
さすが人の文明は便利なようにできてるんですね。いつも行くドラッグストアの隣だね。ご主人が辛い時は私たちが行かなきゃ。
Don't think I haven't noticed, by the way. My instinct then was like, make sure you put your bells on. You gotta put your bells on. Nodding together, we stood up.
ごめんなさい、ご主人様。ショコラたちは言いつけを破ります。
This is why the perspective has changed, hasn't it? Because they're gonna go out on the road, and we can't follow his thoughts because he's not with them. Got it.
後でいくらでも謝るから。好きな人が苦しんでるのに黙っていられない。待っててくださいね、ご主人様。すぐにお医者さん呼んできますから。
They better take their bells. They're gonna forget, aren't they? Yep. They're too worried and they forgot their bells, and it's all gonna be trouble because they're gonna get spotted and something's gonna happen.
ショコラ、大丈夫?
Holding hands, we ran through the park. We were short of breath, struggling and stumbling, but we didn't stop. We had to get to the clinic as quickly as possible. Oh, this takes on so much different meaning in my head now. With that in the forefront of our hearts, we ran without stopping. I nearly read that as shopping.
大丈夫だから。そんなことより早く行かなくちゃ。頑張ってショコラ。もうちょっとだから。
I mean, do we need to point out that they're actually just running on the spot?
もうちょっとで。そしたらご主人のところに戻れるから。閉まってる。そんな、せっかくここまで来たのに。どうしたらいいのかな。ショコラじゃわかんないよ。他の病院の場所は知らないし、道を聞ける人も歩いてない。でもこのまま帰るわけにもいかないし。
We gripped each other's hands tightly in worry. Looking up at the cold shutters, we chewed our lips in concern.
君たち何してるの?
Oh, they're gonna spot the bells, aren't they?
あ、警察さん。空いてる病院教えてもらえませんか？ご主人様が大変で、それでお医者さん呼ぼうと思って。病院が休みでどうすればいいかわからなくて。飼い主さんが？それは大変だけど、君たち鈴は持ってないの？
No, 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 here. The fact of what they just said should be more concern to you, not like, wait a minute, you're breaking the law. It's like, no, listen to what they're saying. Which is like, right, someone's probably dying, we need a clinic. And you're going like, wait a minute, are you allowed to be out on your own? Like, that's not the point right now. Like, come on. We touched our necks when she pointed.
その、いつもはつけてるんですけど。
See, any proper policewoman or police officer, whatever you want to call them, policeman, I don't know. But, in this situation, like, someone would be like, right, clearly they're worried about someone. So they rushed out to get to a clinic because they were like, we need to help this person that we care about. And they forgot their bells. That's it. That's it. That you'd figure that out and be like, oh, okay, I see the situation. We'll resolve that later. It's not an issue right now.
ご主人の看病してる時に鈴が鳴っちゃうから外してて。とりあえず一緒に来てもらえるかな。
Again, you're not doing your job properly.
ご主人様に連絡がつけばすぐに帰れるからね。
But what if he dies? It would be your fault.
お家にあるんです。嘘じゃなくて本当なんです。ショコラはご主人様のためにお医者さんを連れて帰らないとダメなんです。ご主人が苦しんでるから私たちは帰らなきゃダメ。だからいけない。ごめんね。そう言って逃げちゃう猫ちゃんもいるのよ。
It still doesn't matter. The sensible thing to do here is like, right, we'll do two things. One, call an ambulance, just in case. Screw what he's concerned about with the ambulance. We'll call an ambulance. Number two, we'll also take you to your home and verify your story just in case this situation is true. Because someone could be dying. You don't go, no, there's clearly lying, clearly breaking the law here, blah 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 blah. No, no, no.
最近猫を使った犯罪とかも増えてるから。
See, now it's just profiling. That's just racist. Well, speciesist even.
だから鈴のない猫ちゃんは一緒に来てもらう決まりなの。
Again, that's not the issue.
すぐに身元紹介してご主人様に連絡するからね。
But Colin, oh, forget it.
だから鈴は家にあるからって。それに鈴持ちだったらご主人様が緊急の時は救急車を呼ぶくらいわかるでしょ。それは鈴の勉強でやりましたけど、でもご主人様が呼んじゃダメって言ってて。私たちにはお店のことがあるから、お客さんに不安を与えちゃいけないって。わかったから、ご主人様に迎えに来てもらおう。
Are you not even listening to what they've said? Like, he can't come pick them up. He's ill. This police officer is just useless.
ショコラたちのこと、ご主人様が頼りにしてるって言ってくれたんです。だから、ショコラたちはご主人様のところに帰らなきゃダメなんです。そばにいてって言われたから、そばにいるって約束したから、だから私たちは行けない。ご主人のところに帰らなくちゃ。わかった。本当にすぐ帰れるから、ちょっとだけ一緒に来て。ね。
No, you're useless. You should be fired.
ダメです。ショコラはご主人様のところにしか行かないです。ごめんなさい。今だけは絶対に行けない。
Good. Good.
決まりだからどうしても一緒に来てもらわないといけないんだけど。
No, the law isn't just the law. That's not how it works. The law is a set of principles laid out. You don't actually have to follow them 100%. You can bend the law. That's actually how it's meant to be used. It's meant to be slightly, only slightly flexible. Because in certain conditions like this, it's like, right, someone's ill, right, the law doesn't apply properly in this situation. We'll verify it. It's like, we won't adhere to the law straight away, we'll verify it. Then if that story doesn't check out, we have to follow the law. It's bendable slightly. It's a set of principles that you believe in. Forget it. I keep saying forget it, but this police officer is just useless. Chocola, Vanilla. I knew he was going to turn up, though. I mean, it's obvious. It has to turn out happy in the end.
ご主人様。なんでご主人。どうして。
I woke up, and you two were gone, and I had this bad dream about this awful police officer. It was terrifying. What are you doing? My shoulders were shaking, and my breathing was ragged. As I fought to keep my vision from wavering, I checked that they were both safe, leaving your important bells behind. What would you do if something happened, really? Now that I knew Chocola and Vanilla were okay, I fought to keep my knees from buckling.
ご主人のこと、今度は私たちが守らなきゃって思ったから。
Yeah, I'm completely with them on this. It's like, yes, you did a good thing. Screw the police officer. I know that's silly. I'm not mad. Police officer is gonna get something though. Ooh, I'd have a few words. Taking the gold and silver bells from my pocket, I handed each of them over to Chocola and Vanilla. I'm mad that you made me worry for no reason though. Yeah, that's fair.
だってご主人様が苦しそうにしてたから。いても立ってもいられなくて。 ご主人が辛いのに何もできないのが辛かった。家族だから、恋猫だから、何かしなくちゃって。
Indeed. While holding back tears in their eyes, they looked up at me, struggling to speak. It's natural to worry about family, I know that. It's the same with you two. I couldn't help it.
ご主人様。ご主人。
Geez, you two. You'd made a sick person worry.
ごめんなさい。心配かけてごめんなさい。ご主人様。
No, it's fine.
ごめんなさい。ご主人。ごめんなさい。
Can I punch the police officer though? Because she caused the most worry for these two. I know, it's okay now. So don't cry.
ご主人様。ご主人様。ご主人。ご主人。
Their small shoulders shaking. They repeatedly wiped their eyes. Yeah, okay. I pet my precious cat girls with all the love I had in me.
鈴の紹介もできましたので、私はこれで失礼させていただきますね。
No. You're not getting out of here without anything going on with you. Give me your number. I'm gonna report you. Because this is just not on. You're not doing your job properly. Someone could have potentially... You don't know how ill he was. He could have died. And it would have been your fault for not doing your job properly. I'm going to report you. Give me your number. I'm sorry you were such a bad police officer and caused them so much trouble. Yeah, get out of here. We watched as the awful police officer walked into the distance. We then slowly turned to go home, all the while looking back and giving evil glances to that police officer that was useless. Let's go back to our home, Chocola, Vanilla.
はい、帰りましょう、ご主人様。みんなで帰ろう。
As I leaned on the shoulders of a tearfully smiling Chocola and Vanilla, the three of us headed back to our home. Thought it was snowing then. Is that the end? It's a weird fade out. Take that as a yes then. I mean, that's going to be the credits, isn't it? So, Volume 1! Not that you knew. Staff credit. But I absolutely enjoyed that game. I didn't expect to enjoy the game as much as I did. Which is weird. It's like, I mean, I knew it had the, the hentai side, so I knew that was there and it was, taken out in the Steam version. But I didn't expect to enjoy the story. Like, actually enjoy the story, properly. So, yeah. And people asking, are you gonna go on and do the rest? Yes. Yes, of course I'm gonna go do the rest. I mean, why wouldn't I? I enjoy this game, and I assume I'll enjoy the rest of the series. Of course, there's still gonna be the censored versions, because YouTube. And because I actually wouldn't enjoy it. That's the thing, if I had, the hentai scenes in it, I don't think I'd enjoy it as much as I do. It's fine if you do enjoy it for that, by the way. I don't have an issue with that. But me, personally, I wouldn't enjoy it. It wouldn't be for me. It wouldn't be for me. No. But, so, yeah, I'm assuming we're going to end this part here. And in the next part, we might have any post-credit stuff? Because I assume there's going to be post-credit stuff. I don't know. And the plan with Volume 0, which will be the next one, will be at the next free slot available after another Let's Play, because I've got a few things coming up in September. And I can't say what some of them are. Wink. Again, the wink's important. I can't say what they are, but you'll like them. Let's put it, you like the things that are coming. Yes. Wink. Okay? Again, can't say what they are. Right, so yeah, ending this part here. Doodle pip.